let's go. I'm hoping when I get up there it's not going to be waterlogged because I haven't brought a tarp. If you come under a pillbox, bring a tarp with you as well, because if you're just relying on your sleeping bag and roll mat, you're going to need at least a bivvy bag to keep you dry, because yeah, it can get damp in there, and a bivvy bag just I mean a tarp up over the floor keeps you sorted, you know. It's like a ground sheet when you're outside basically. It's going to be about 10 minutes before I get up there, and we'll see the camera there, and we'll see what the condition of it's like. Hopefully it's habitable. We shall see in a bit. There it is. 5 minutes and we'll be in there. And let's see what it's like inside, eh? Yes. It's about half a mile, somewhere in between. So it's not a huge hike. But I'm not going to tell anyone where it is. I've seen Lundy in here before, but he's the only one apart from me that's been in there on YouTube, so let's not make it too popular, eh? You alright, mate? You having a good day, lad? Oh yeah, of course he is. Living the dream, isn't he? Nearly there. Right, how are they? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. Get me back down first, eh? Alright. It's a bit of a bite of wind now, like, in the rain. Let's get in this shelter as quick as we can. This side's always, it's me got that side, like, it's always like that. Just dampish, like muck and that. But this side, it's all dry. So I'm going to set my chair up there, or maybe here, whichever bit's less breezy. I've got the Carinthia Defence 6 sleeping bag. Gonna roll mat out there. See what I mean by you needing a tarp because of that stuff there. If anything, get a bivvy bag and it'll keep your bag dry and protected. So I'm going to set up now and yeah, show you a bit of the kit and that. There's the view from the window. Stop raining. Couldn't really be bothered with a tent camp, you know, just in case the storm picked up, and I had zero sleep because I didn't really sleep when the tent's getting battered with apparently it's supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour winds in high ground and stuff like that, so I thought that's a no-no. Just to get out, just come here, somewhere familiar, been here before. I think the first time I camped here was in May 2017, so I've been coming here a while. I've been up here about 8 or 9, maybe 10 times, you know. I always treat this place with respect. I never leave any rubbish, and it's always exactly the same when I come back. There's not many people know of this place, I don't think. Like I said earlier, Lundy, bushcraft and wild camping, he's been up here before. I don't think he publicised it, like told anyone the location, but that's his business anyway. But me, all I'm saying is this place is in Northumberland, and that's it. Understandably, you don't want these places to get like ruined by idiots, you know, because there's always one idiot. There always is one. See the ground? I'll get rid of all that. Not that I need to, because I'm only lying there. But I brought that with us. Just just tidy up a little bit. Make the ground a little bit smoother. With all the dust and that. Sweep piles it away. Right decision not bringing a tent. See what the dust situation's like. That's calmed down now, hasn't it? Cool. Right, let's set up. Let's go. Okay, there's the Schlafen system all set up. Generic roll mat, bloody hell, man. I can't even think of the word. Inflatable mat. Bivy bag. British Army issue. Bomb-proof bits of kit. Carinthia Defence 6. It's one of the best bags money can buy, in my opinion. You could literally sleep naked in it. On the top of the Cheviots when it's snowing. If you've got one of them bags and you've got something to cover your face, you could literally kip in the snow in that. And I'm quite confident you'd be really warm in your boxer shorts, nothing else. That's how good the bag is. It's just heavy, that's all. If you're not bothered about weight, I really, really recommend these bags. I think a little bit of mould or something's getting to it because it's been in the bag that long. A couple of wipes will sort that out. But I love this bag, it's great. I'm gonna have a nice warm kip tonight, like. Cool. And there's my little chair. Settle down a bit outside. But now I'm all set up. I'm gonna have a mocha. A chocolate mocha. I've got 2 bags already salted, 2 penguins, 2 Jaffa cake bars, a couple of mochas, cappuccino, a couple of coffees. Not that I'll get through all that, there's not enough water. I've got that, but I'm going to have that for me brekkie if I can be bothered to cook it. Baked apple porridge. I've had it before and it was lovely. Lovely. Right. Chilean rice. I'll probably have that later. I got that with the apple porridge just because it was buy one half price and I wasn't paying £7 for one of them, you know what I mean? A bit ridiculous that, like £7 for porridge when you can get like 8 of them for about £3. And they don't taste much different. The only difference is it's got a little bit of dried apple in that, but you can get that from the shops and add it to that at a fraction of the price. But I just felt like treating myself. That looks nice as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Convenience, tasty, full of calories, does the job when you're camping. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to bring all the food and ingredients and cook it and that. It's all equally as sustaining. And I've got that. That was £1.60. And all you do is add a little tin of tuna to it. Boom. There's your meal. Job done. Cheap as chips. So yeah, that's my food. They're my options for the night. And I've got one of them and I'll have that with me mocha in a bit. Cherry bakewell tart. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Batteries for my lamp, because I'm going to need that later on. 5 little bottles of water. I spotted that in Sainsbury's earlier on. Ruby Ale, 5.7. Badger. And this one, I've had it on a previous camp in the Forest of Doom. I spilt most of it, like, but I got through about that much and I kicked the other one over. For some reason, whenever I'm camping, I always, every single time, spill a beer. So I'm basically focused not to spill this tonight and enjoy every drop of it. 6%, and this one is 5.7. Not too much to drink, you know, just a little bit. I don't like getting mortal, you know what I mean? I just kind of handle the after effects, so 3-4 tops is my limit, like, and then it goes into not enjoyment mode. So yeah, I'm just gonna set that up and have a mocker. Yeah, I forgot my cup, so I'm gonna have to drink out of this. And it's pretty cold, so I'll have to drink it sharpish, wouldn't I? Sharpish. I'm just christening my Merrill walking shoes. Pretty robust, comfortable. See how they go, eh? Alright, this is what I'm wearing. Legs, I've got isotherm leggings. I've got my pants over the top of those, my waterproofs, t-shirt, fleece, soft shell jacket and a wrap down jacket, keeping me nice and toasty. Best classic watch in the world in my opinion. Casio F91W, date, time, stopwatch and a light. Quality. Not the best way to have a cup of light, is it? I'll just have a mocha, please. Can I have it in a pan? No, I've only got cups, mate. One needs must, huh? One needs must. Try not to burn my mouth as I'm sampling. Oh, I think I'm gonna let that cool down a bit. It's the pan, you see. Very hot. It's like 2 minutes and it's already like lukewarm. Down the hatch. It's better than out, and it's better than just drinking water. It'll do. Needs must, eh? You just got to adapt. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying?
To have died in space.
A little bit of light viewing.
In the early 1970s, the Soviet Union were desperate for a major space triumph. Whilst they had much early success in the space race, like sending up the first satellite and the first man into space, the Americans had landed on the moon.
Road to the borders. Catch clues up that way. Catch clue right there. Quite some way though. There's a few in here, just round the corner. Yeah. The wind was coming in here like a jet and going around. To me, felt like it was coming through this window, but now I've solved it now. Nice and crack-free. If you heard the wind blasting off that window, it's like really acoustically loud inside here. Debating whether to bail or not, because I think I'm going to have a sleepless night with that noise. That's loud. Might not sound like that on your telly, but in here it is. It's like reverberating. I'll probably fall asleep, but not for long. So I might bail. Never mind, it's been a good few hours out. That's what it's all about, just getting out, innit? It's not a fail, it's a bail. Bear that in mind. Wild camp's never a fail. If you have to go home, it's just a bail. And it usually depends on whether you're going to sleep or not. That's all it depends on me. Like, if I know I'm going to sleep, I'll stay out, but if the wind's battering off your tent, or, you know, it's like someone shaking a couple of black bags next to your ears all night and expecting to sleep. I'll see. I'll see. Start with that one. It's mainly that one, and that one there, but that one's sorted now. Let me show you how I'm doing it, because it'll be a bit too windy to talk. Just watch and learn. Bit of muck, stones, packing the bottom of that muck, and then just see what I can do. went from that, letting in loads of wind, to that. And let's show you the other side. That's better, like. Should be an improvement. Much better. No wind coming through there now. Mint. It's just this window. This one's spot on. Let's leave that. Cheers. Chillax. It's a little bit better in here now, like. There's no gale force winds blowing through it. No storm Daves. That window's fine. That one's spot on. No wind coming through the door or there. That's blocked off nicely. Not bad. Storm Dave, bring it on. Cheers. It's nice this, like. Recommend it. Thumbnail all day. wouldn't want to be in a tent tonight, would you? There's probably loads of lads are tucked behind cracks and that, like pure pros. I was gonna say crows, like pure pros. You know, those dudes will be fine. But a lot of people will be bailing on the tent thing, like. I just chose the pillbox. So I've been here before. You've got like all the elements, you know. You're on a hill, all round views, miles and miles. Just the occasional farm hamlet. And the traffic in the distance. Spot on, like. Cover of this pillbox. You've got wind coming through, but I've negated it a little bit through that main one and that main one. It's wind coming through the others, like these two. That one's fine. That one's blocked. It's just them two. Not too bad. They were the worst. Cheers. Observation. On the skyline there, there's a ton of it's like a wind farm. All the turbines are moving, as you'd expect in Storm David. However, just before it gets windy, there's a load of turbines that way that are just static. I wonder what, I don't know nothing about them, but can you shut them down? Because I thought they were activated by wind, and with it being Storm David, you'd think they'd be moving, wouldn't you? Look at them. Basically just dead in a storm. Probably about 18 wind turbines just like not moving. Is anyone who knows out about them? Why aren't they moving in Storm David? When the ones to the right are, loads of them. Don't know if you can see them. On the skyline in between those trees and about there. Every single one's moving, but the other ones aren't. Just a bit weird, I don't know. Perplexing. So if there's any people who know, give us a shout. Let me know if they're, I don't know what the crack is.
one thing for sure. You definitely, well, I definitely wouldn't want to be in a tent tonight. Whoa, no.
Like a tornado in your eardrums for 14 hours. At least in here it's not too bad. Concrete shelter. Time for lights now, like. Done some more work on the other window. A little bit of mug. Just covering the gaps. Covering the gaps with a bit of mud. This is where the jet stream's coming from. Just that top bit now to cover. I'm using that as a backrest, so that'll just suck all the heat out here. Now the spotlight coming through there. Done a good job. It's much better. You can just hear it. Nice. Really pleased with that. Temporary fix for tonight. Make do with your surroundings. Non-invasive. Leave no trace, put it all back tomorrow. But what it's doing, it's keeping Storm David out of this pillbox. Not too unreasonable, eh? No damage done. Look like bushcraft. pillbox craft. I imagine the guys in the Second World War, they had like shutters for these windows. You wouldn't be standing here for hours, would you? If you didn't have to, in the wind.
Like, he's got to take.
Heavy. That would be unbearable in a tent, that like. That's blow your tent away, that like kind of wind. That window, it helps. It's like I'm protected in this little bunker like stroke pillbox. I hope it doesn't come in and soak us. Don't want to bail. It's too late. Obviously I'll be picking that up tomorrow. Hopefully it'll stop raining soon. What doesn't come there? Brutal out there, like. Wow, that's brutal, that, like. You can feel the building, feel it in the building. Insulated bill. You don't really feel the building reverberating. You're covered. I mean, it'll be brutal out there. Like I said, good luck to anyone who's in a tent. Like, you'll get like no sleep, like 0 sleep. At least here I've got half a chance. Stick some earplugs in. Like I said, built this place like it's like a baseline, basically, like it's reverbing through the building. Insulated bill. You don't really feel the building reverberating. You're covered. I mean, it'll be brutal out there. Like I said, good luck to anyone who's in a tent. Like, you'll get like no sleep, like 0 sleep. At least here I've got half a chance. Stick some earplugs in. Like I said, built this place like it's like a baseline, basically, like it's reverbing through the building. Morning. I haven't slept very well. There's the wind battering through this place. Time to get up and have a big porridge. There's all my rubbish rammed into that pasta bag. I'll leave no trace. All that there's just mud and stones and that. Some batteries up there, I'm going to take them. Obviously I'm not going to leave them. Bit stuff there, take that. Gloves and that, take that. Rail gun. There we go. I'll pick that up. And there's my backpack. Well, that's me all packed up. There's the backpack sorted. That's where I slept last night. I swept it all out, but you know, when you're walking around you pick up mud off the floor and stuff. But that'll dry out and just turn to dust like it was yesterday. And every time you come here, just give it a little sweep. There's nothing you can do on this side. This side's always get battered by the weather. There's always a bit sludge in that. So that's not really habitable. You could sweep it out of the way, but it would take you a while. But cool. Right, and that's me from this place. I left a little chalk thing, because there's other chalk art here, so that's for me, Casper, because he's been here. I'll amend 24 when I get some more chalks. I ran out, because he's been here 24 and 25. Bless him. He's a great dog. So guys, thanks for watching. Storm David, been done. Would never have been a 10 camp that way, because the wind was battering this pillbox that much that it was kind of reverberating, you know, like obviously it's not going to pile down since it's been here like for nearly 80 years. Yeah, maybe more, I don't know. But a good camp was had. Didn't have much sleep at all, probably about 2 hours, but I feel alright, you know. So I'm going to skip breakfast and get back, because I'm getting some dinner made for us. Yeah, it's been a great camp. This place is great. I'm not going to tell anyone where it is. There's another YouTuber knows where it is, but you know, he hasn't said out. Yeah, it's been good. So thanks for watching. See you later. Until the next time. Watching, guys.